Hey, welcome everyone to part 5 of this Etrian Odyssey Nexus playthrough. So this time we're gonna go through floor 3 of Lush Woodlands. Before that though, let's accept the floor 3 quests. So the first one, Man and his Moss Ball. You should talk to him more. Okay, so there are some quests where after you accept them, you're supposed to click here on patrons, and usually you'll see the person you need to talk to has this exclamation mark. And yeah. So you can talk to the other people there. They're just like the other, they're like the game NPCs. Some of them give you hints on like what's coming up. Also on some conditional drops, which are like, some of them might be kill a bug with lightning. With like a lightning attack, and it'll drop something special, right? They give you hints like that. But anyway, let's get on with this quest. Where's the one that accepted this quest? Are you the one who accepted my request? That's right. And you know about my darling little mozzarella? Like mozzarella? So he wants like moss or something? So mozzarella should be near a water source in Lush Woodlands, so please focus your search around there. I'm supposed to be plump. It's a mossy sphere. One look at it and you're just entranced by the adorable, sweet little... Yes, he's one of those guys. One of those kinds of guys. Next one, Rare Bear Affair. Sounds kind of cool to say. Rare Bear Affair. It's from the firm, and we have to go talk to her for more details. Alright, let's do that. I've already started to sell Rare Bear. Oh hey, yeah, I bought that last video, huh? So since I already completed the requirements for this request, it's gonna like auto-complete, so I can just turn it in right away. There's some quests that do that. It's weird. It's cool. I mean, like, you know, hey, it's free EXP. Oh, and an Amrita, the item, the reward. It's really good. I'll show you what it does after this. Man, all this talking for just like basically saying congrats on finishing the quest. Cool. Okay, so the reward was an Amrita, and this item is actually pretty rare at this point in the game. So it restores TP, and it restores, unless they changed it, I think 4D. So really, you want to save this item for like boss fights and when you know, shit goes down. But okay, enough of this pre-game stuff. Let me make sure I have a thread. I do. Okay, and yeah, that was my cat that just jumped onto my desk. So sorry if there's any weird sounds there. So it looks like there's an event here. So as you enter the base camp, Wiglif calls out to the soldiers. They run to you and are left stunned by the sight of Marco, Oliver, and their comrade. So Wiglif explains the situation. If you plan going deeper into the forest, I'd like to join you. Because she knows she can help. And I'm all for that. So let's go. Floor 3. So this is, I'm assuming it's gonna be a long floor, just cause it's the, you know, the last floor for this dungeon, labyrinth. So let's see if I can do it like without going to town, cause that's my self-imposed challenge. Okay. So she joins my team, but I don't think she's actually gonna like fight or anything like that. I don't think there's many NPC in this game that do that. Like will join you and fight in a fight. I think 4 did it the most. Yeah. That owl back there is new. And here's why like Ninja Caltrops is super good early game, because just like watch this. Like everyone got poisoned. It's pretty crazy. And the one that in the Ren hit died too, so let's see their HP. Yeah, more than half. It's crazy. I should save my TP. Oh. Okay, so those owls are dangerous. It looked like an elemental attack too, a lightning, I'm guessing. So that's something new. He should be fine. So this is why I like Sovereign. They have an ability called Monarch March. Right here. I only put 1 point into it, but what it does is it the description says party recovers HP after walking a set number of steps. So I think at level 1 it's 3 HP every 3 steps. I think something like that. But it's a really good passive healing. So he had 16 HP at the end of that battle. He had Ren did, but now he has 28. And this is all like TP free. So it's really good passive healing. As you walk through the forest along the water, Toppa spots something and calls out for everyone to stop. Oh, is it the mozzarella thing? Yeah. It appears to be some kind of moss, somehow formed into a perfect sphere. And it's by a water source, yeah. So this is... just have to mark it on the map. Yeah, I put an E there for event, but I'll remember it's there. Let's see. Another shortcut. Okay, so Ren has 42 HP now, compared to that 16 he had at the end of the last fight. It's good healing. I mean, I should have used a Medica or something on him because I'm scared I was gonna kill him, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, Caltrops feels like almost like cheating. Yeah, just defend. Yep, it's good. Oh, there's an event, huh? So I'm gonna use a Medica on my Sovereign because I'm scared this is gonna be an event where I have to fight something and Sovereign has to be at full HP for them to give that passive healing off at the end of every turn. So you peer through the branches overhead and spot several large round fruits growing well out of reach. So I should choose someone to go up there with, is confident at climbing. So I have a ninja. I mean, I hope he's good at climbing trees. In a blink of an eye, they reach the upper branches and pick the ripe fruit with ease. After grabbing enough for the whole group, Saru swiftly shimmies down the tree and returns to the ground. Yeah. 30 TP, that's good. Curious about a fruit tree, you sent a skilled climber to the top and received a good amount of fruit. You know, I wonder what would happen if you sent up an Imperial, like, or a Protector. Like, they're just fully decked out in armor, right? Like, yeah. Like, can you even fail that event? Is it possible? I mean, I kind of hope you can, but it'd be a pain if you could. This is a good portion of the map already. The bottom screen? I have to go like all the way around, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, these fights so far are pretty standard. There's nothing too crazy, but I mean, this guy's pretty big. I thought he was a smaller one. Big roller. I bet you the poison's gonna kill him. I'm gonna have Reina attack just in case. Yep. And a level up. You know, I should get Bolt Slash. It's a melee cut. It's also volt damage. So it's just another way for my Shogun to attack. As for my Imperial... I'll just heat shield for now. Hard choices. You know what? Rear guard was probably a bad idea there. I shouldn't have done rear guard. Okay, so Sovereign, these shock arms are actually really good because they change your normal attacks to elements, but they also increase that element's strength. You know, I should just read the freaking the skill, right? So it says strengthens volt attacks and imbues an ally line's weapons with volt. So it makes it's gonna make shock attacks stronger if I do this. So it's good to do that and then use my Shogun's Bolt Slash because it'll increase its damage. It's also really good if you have a Zodiac on your team. I mean, you also want to use that attack order as well. It's like double the attack buff. Yeah, I bet we're gonna see a bear soon. Yep. Yeah, he's over here. I think that's how it's gonna look. This little corridor. We're not gonna go in there though. Yeah, so my bar is about full. My encounter bar, that red orb on the bottom right. There we go. Oh, okay. Yeah. This baboon is gonna definitely throw that angry roller at us. So I want to put him to sleep, ideally. Or no, you know what? I should attack the big roller. You know, I should have used Bolt Slash. Oh, it's gonna... there it goes. Hey, that didn't do as much damage as I thought it would. It just hit the back row. Yeah, not bad. I was like expecting that. I was like, I thought someone was gonna die. I mean, it's good they didn't. I worry too much about that. Baboons throwing rollers. Okay, let's get this bear angry. Okay, so I took a step closer to him just so that he's directly behind me. There we go. Oh no. Okay, so I have to kill these guys in a single turn or that bear is gonna join the fight. Trying to think. Okay, so I'll have my ninja use his force boost or force break. Toxic mist. So it just poisons all the enemies, but it's a really powerful poison. And that should kill them all at the end. I hope. Nope. Failure. Okay. Here is where I just run away. Oh. That was easy. Okay, so he stops chasing you if you go into this small room. And something special about this broken wood here is I think it only happens on the 3rd floor, but if you hit A while you're standing on top of it, it says, oh, I should just read the text. It says you can immediately tell that the wood here is high enough quality for you to have found a chop point. However, there's no need for such information at this time. And that unlocks, I think it unlocks a quest that lets you gather wood. Let's see. Yeah, and you need the bear for up here. This floor, I don't think throws you anything too new. Anything you haven't really seen yet. You know, I'm probably having a really easy time though, just because my ninja's poison is crazy at this level. It's really crazy. Like, I'm not even gonna attack those rats and they're gonna be dead before this turn is done. Well, I mean, it's just before this, yeah, before, at the end of turn 2, yeah. Yeah, if you can't tell, I really like ninja. I think they're really cool. Really good. Well, really good in certain teams. Just as your party comes upon a dead end, a loud scream nearby cuts you to your core. You run towards the direction of the scream to see an adventurer and a fallen monster. The adventurer is breathing heavily, their weapon still raised. You assume they finished the monster off. They catch their breath and put away their weapon. They give you a courteous nod and introduce themselves as Kincaid. Yeah, they're members of the Blades Guild. This guy again, right? And they said they were saved using this item from the monster they were fighting. An analysis scope. So those scan an enemy, and they tell you the enemy's like weaknesses. It adds them to your monstrous compendium. They're really good for bosses. I mean, you can always read up like a boss's weakness online and what stats they have and all that, but you know, it's kind of a spoiler because then you'll know what boss you're fighting, right? And kind of ruins some of the magic. Okay. So we're more than halfway done with this dungeon, I think. So I want to use caltrops, but those birds, they use an elemental attack, and caltrops is a counter attack move, but it only counters physical hits, so that elemental attack isn't gonna activate caltrops. So I'm gonna use daggers to hopefully put them to sleep. Yeah, good. Yeah, ninja is very handy. They may not do a lot of damage, but they're really good at putting up status effects. Oh, and I just got Bone Crusher too. It's a move that just read it there. I should read it. It's a melee bash to one enemy, and it lowers their physical defense for 3 turns. So all my moves on ninja so far are like, this first one is a bind. It binds people's enemies' legs. Bone Crusher lowers defense. Daggers puts them to sleep, and caltrops poisons them. So they're really good at like debilitating the enemy. Not so good at damage, not yet. Later on they can do okay damage. They're not gonna like compete. They're not gonna compare to heroes or like Night Seekers, Ronins, but they'll do decent damage. I actually have. They have a really cool ability also. I'll show it after this battle. I haven't invested any points into it, but it's like a unique ninja ability. It was like their main, one of their gimmicks in the game they're from, which is 3. So this move here, Proficiency, it's the first 3 levels just raise your attack. It's pretty standard, right? But when you master it, so only at level 4, it lets you attack. It says you can attack from the back line without reduced damage. So really what it does is it changes all your melee attacks to ranged ones. So before, Shadowbind and Bone Crusher could only hit enemies in the front line. With Proficiency at level 4, it'll let you use attacks for full damage to any enemy on the field. So it's one of Ninja's unique things. Yeah, and it's really good because they are very fragile. So you don't want to put them on the front line. You don't want to do that. I did it my first playthrough of Etrian Odyssey 3 and it was horrible. But even then, ninjas can get good evasion later on in the game, so they can, you know, still survive in the front row, but they gotta work for it. They gotta work. Okay, so I'm about to get into a fight. I need to run. Okay. These guys. That ninja being really useful. Yeah, I'm really. It's like, next thing you know, I'm gonna like start trying to like. I mean, I already am. I'm like trying to sell you the class. I love them. Honestly, Sovereign and Ninja are probably my favorite classes so far. Though it's gonna change. Like, ask me again when I'm done with this playthrough, and I'll tell you completely different classes. Or not. Maybe it'll be Ninja and Sovereign forever. It won't. Okay, just auto attack. This team so far seems really good at TP. Oh my god. TP fuel economy, I guess. Cause like looking at this map, I'm almost done. And their TP, except for my Imperial, who is like, they're just bad at TP management. Except for Imperial, everyone was doing pretty well. Yeah, they're about half TP, but I've done so much of the map. I mean, those, I've noticed this game too has a lot of like TP restore events as well, so that has something to do with it too. It's not because I'm amazing and really good at this game. No. Okay. So let's see what are behind all these broken timbers. Okay, yeah, so Wiglif is on my team and she can discover materials and give them to you. But so like materials like you can gather from gather points. But I can see here that I'm holding too many items, so I didn't get them. Yeah, I've been here for a while, huh? Should have probably stored some items. Should have, but I didn't. Oh, right. Let's use a Medica. Healing bracelet. So my guess is this is going to give me an ability that lets me heal. Amateur medic. I think it's a healing ability. I'm gonna give it to my Sovereign and just to test it out. Whoa. 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 I wasn't careful there. I mean, when we go back to town, we're gonna fight one of those bears. We're gonna fight a cutter, but not now. We're still in exploration mode. Okay, Amateur Medic. Restores HP to one ally. Hey, and it only costs 1 TP. That's pretty good. It's pretty decent. But my Sovereign heals while buffing. Might not be as much as that amateur meta heal, but I think Sovereign is better off buffing than manually healing. The Ren isn't doing too well there. I should have probably healed him. So something interesting happened here. So that rat, that last one that's alive, is asleep now. He was poisoned before though, but he's asleep. So elements do this thing where they can override each other. So on the bottom screen, if you can see there, it might be kind of small because I make the bottom screen smaller. On the bottom in the middle of the enemy stats, you'll see those like status element icons. They're below the weakness ones. So you'll see like a one that looks kind of like iron. That's petrify, and the one next to that is the skull, which is curse, and then sleep, panic, paralyze, poison, and blind. So the ones I keep bumping into my microphone. Sorry. So anyway, you see blind on the far right. That means that blind, if an enemy's blinded, it can be overridden. That blind can be overridden by poison, because enemies can only have one ailment at a time, and poison can be overridden by paralyze, and so on, so forth. So that's why this rat that was poisoned was able to be put to sleep. Sorry, I kind of took long to explain that, but it's something I didn't really know until kind of recently. I mean, I knew that elements could override each other, but I didn't really know the order, and that's just like an easy way to memorize the order. And yeah, it's my tip to you. As you continue through the forest, you sense a murderous presence from beyond the door. You can't help but come to a halt. It feels as if there are multiple beasts watching you from the other side. There's something very powerful up ahead. If you're not fully prepared, it might be better to head back to the city for now. So this game does something weird. So the boss is behind this door, but there are some bosses where if you enter the door, like I just did now, it puts you straight into the boss fight. Some of them let you walk around first, like this one. This one lets you walk around, but not all of them do, so be careful going into a door like I just did now. Most of the time you want to go back and save the game. But anyway, upon opening the door, you're welcomed into a vast hall. The stench of beasts fills the air. Didn't we beat you already? You proceed further in and come face to face with a monstrous crimson beast. It glares at you, eyes burning with rage. Probably because we beat him already. Yeah, I'm confident. It's the red-furred beast, the Berserker King you thought you'd already defeated. What's a monster from Tharsis doing here? Wiglif ponders the monster's presence for a moment, then speaks up. Black beasts patrol the springs to the east and west. Avoid them and focus on the Berserker King. So this FOA, this boss has like a puzzle to him, and that's that we have to somehow navigate past these bears so that we can fight the boss without having these FOEs join the fight. So this puzzle is actually, my guess, it's pretty easy. Yeah, because there's this wood here. Yep. Oh yeah, I haven't been doing it, but I'm gonna start doing it. Someone mentioned that I should start coloring in these like water puddles, you know, blue. so that way it's a water puddle, because there are some FOEs, like the, oh my god, Fury Horn? I think he was called, or Ragealope? I can't remember the name. But like, he could jump over water, that giant deer. These bears can't, but some FOEs can jump over water. Like birds can go through some obstacles as well. So, something to keep in mind. Yes, it's an easy puzzle. If you're manly, you can like go in and fight the boss now, but I don't want to. I don't know if I can with this team. I know a speedrunner team. I think it's 3 Ronins in the back. Yeah, I think it's 3 at this point in the game. You have 3 Ronin in the back row, and you can actually beat that boss super easy. It's just 3 Ronin. It's crazy, but I'm not gonna. I do like watching videos where people essentially use, I guess, super really good builds that just annihilate bosses in like 4 turns. But I mean, I don't know how fun it is for me personally to do that. I mean, it's fun, but it kind of trivializes some of the game, I guess. I don't know. You can play this game however you want. My opinion doesn't matter. I mean, really, as long as you have fun, that's all that matters. I mean, because then again, I'm just abusing caltrops here. Like, a lot of people don't think that's fun. You know, why am I walking back? I'm going back to town to get ready to fight the boss, but I could have just used a thread. What am I doing? Okay. Yeah, because I keep wasting all these items. Let's go back. Okay. Oh my god, all these items. Okay, I saw a drive blade. Nah. You know, wood hairpin would probably be. I think this would be good on a ninja, yeah. Because luck helps you land elements. Luck and strength, if the move you're using physically attacks the enemy, strength helps. So like caltrops counts strength and luck. It's crazy, man. You know, I don't think I'll have enough money for a lot of whatchamacallit, healing items. I don't really need that many. Alright, right. Gotta turn in that quest. Oh, yeah, I can't just turn it in, I have to talk to the guy again. Let's see, could it be that you found my mozzarella? And then you gotta go on the map here and navigate to where you found the moss. And then just leave a flag there. So he needed it to write his thesis on something? They would? Volt Talisman might be useful for the boss. Have my Sovereign throw those on the extra turns. So this quest here, I'm pretty sure it unlocks when you check that wood that I said maybe like 10-20 minutes ago. I don't know. But yeah, you gotta gather wood. You gotta go to all those broken tree places. Alright, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna finish that quest. I'm gonna fight that bear, one of the bear FOE, and then the boss. I hope this video doesn't end up being too long because of that. Aim goggles. Oh. Okay. They give you this item pretty early. Okay, so aim goggles increases the precision of their wearer's attacks. Equip it to increase hit rate. So this is, and it gives you TP. Should I do it though? I really like the strength on my Imperial, the power ring, but I like the TP, the extra TP. And I don't want him to miss. I don't know if you remember, but he missed a couple times. He missed a lot. Okay, I'm gonna rest because he... If you see his TP right now on the top screen, he has 40 and it's like he's missing some. He's missing that extra 15. Okay. Alright. Okay, so let's kill that bear FOE and gather the wood at the same time. This labyrinth only has one FOE, which is the bear, right? And we're about to fight the boss, so like, you know, why not? Why not fight the FOE? He drops items that we can use for like hopefully good armor and weapons. Let's see how this goes. So with Bone Crusher decreasing the enemy's defense, this should do a lot of damage. Did 269. It's like a decent chunk. You know, I forgot to use Unified Effort. Now I'll save his Toxic Mist. Oh. Okay. So he's doing this pose, so that means he's gonna do a super attack where you want to defend. But I'm gonna use my Protector's Painless to just power through that. I got stuff to do, man. You know, I wonder if Caltrops will counter, even though they take 0 damage. We'll see. Caltrops does not counter. It's fine. Hopefully Assault Drive does a lot of damage this turn. Let's see. 360, that's like about 100 more than last time because of the Sovereigns. Force Break. Okay, but this time I'm gonna have everyone defend. Ouch. My Sovereign is not at full HP, so that's why I'm gonna like waste a turn using a Medica on him so that he can go back to passively healing. I really need that passive heal. Otherwise his buffs don't heal enough alone. Yeah, like Ren's taking a beating. For an FOE, this guy actually isn't too bad. You could probably take him at a really low level, to be honest. As long as you know to defend. Yeah, defend when he does that charge move. He's about dead. As far as FOEs go, he's an easy one for sure. There are really crazy ones later on. Oh man, I don't even need to use the Soul Drive to finish him off. Yep, he's down. Okay, let's just get that wood. Yep. So I think you only need 2 of these. And I'm just kind of speeding through this because I don't want this video to be too long. But yeah, there's you only need 2 or 3, but if you turn in 6, you get a better reward. So I think I have 4. Yeah, so let's see. This should be 5. And you know what? I just noticed there's a section here I did not explore. Let's see what happens. And there's an event here too. While exploring the dungeon, you stumble across a leather bag lying in some brush in a dead end. You step forward to pick it up, but Luo suddenly stops you and whispers that they can sense monsters in the area. You can't see them, but they have to be close. If you make any loud noises while trying to grab the bag, you could end up alerting them. Someone's silent. I think Ninja. Sarah looks around, then begins to deftly climb a thick, sturdy tree. Their thought process is likely that charging through the brush on the ground would be too noisy, so they're approaching it from above. And they maneuver the tree branches, silently grab the bag. He climbs back up, and let's see. After moving a fair distance away from the brush, you excitedly open the bag and find an item that will be greatly useful to you in battle. Shock oil. So that makes your attacks lightning element. Your regular attacks and some weapon, some skills, some, and by that it's like rare. Very rarely, like Echoing Slash is one. Shoguns, I think their whole top line abilities here do that. If you imbue your weapon to like lightning, fire, or ice, it changes their attack to that element. Okay. Yeah, for combat. I'm actually not sure what to give Imperial yet, because if I make Assault Drive, if I give Assault Drive any more points, it'll get stronger, but it's going to change the TP cost to 30. Just Blood Edge for now. should start putting points into proficiency. And more into shock arms for that bolt slash. I haven't been using it too much, though. Oh. Okay. This is why I saved Toxic Mist. Just in case. And I just noticed that my Sovereign still has that amateur savior item on. Remind me to take that off after this, after this encounter. Not that you guys can communicate with me. Because I mean, you know, by the time you see this, it's gonna be like, it's like delayed. This has already happened, man. I'm living in the past. Okay. Oh, right. Alright, so that memory conch accessory he has on, it doesn't help him at all in battle, but it gives EXP to members that are in the guild that are not currently fighting. So it's really good for leveling up people that are not using on your team, right? It sucks. The only thing that sucks about it is that those members aren't going to be... They're not going to match your main team. They're going to be like at half the total EXP, if I'm not mistaken. So not half level, right? Half total EXP. But it's a really good way for leveling up a farmer team, gatherer team. Okay, I just need one more wood, and then it's boss time. Right, you've now harvested lumber from 6 points. The client should be very satisfied with this. Let's go back. And the reason why I'm doing this, I highly recommend you get 6, is because the reward is, I'm gonna say this wrong, Hamao? Anyway, let's let this guy finish talking. Let's see, you brought back 6 pieces of wood, the maximum amount the carpenters wanted. I'm sure they'll be happy with this. Great job. I'll take it from here. Thanks. So this item restores your HP and your TP. So it's another rare way to recover your TP in battle. Very useful for boss fights. Right. It restores less TP than Amrita though. I think Hamao restores 20 TP and 100 HP, I think. Oh man, I only have one. I'm like, I don't have any Thericas, and I can't afford it anymore. Okay, let's sleep. Alright, boss time. So this guy's the first proper boss. The guy in the first labyrinth, I mean, he counts as a boss, but not really. I mean, no, okay, he counts as a boss, but that was only one floor. I don't know, it feels weird. The first labyrinth boss was hard, but this guy, I mean, look at him. Feels like he's like a real boss. Super buff bear, right? It's like red fur because of all the blood. But yeah, let's fight him. So yeah, surprise, surprise. I'm gonna do the same strategy as before. Yeah, don't forget to use ignition. if you're like me, you're probably gonna forget. So this guy probably has a weakness. Well, since I fought him before, yeah, okay, here. Oh, he's not weak to anything. I mean, he's easy to blind and sleep, though. It's good to know. Dang, 444 damage. That's a lot. And I forgot to use Unified Effort as usual. But my protector took a beating, so I'm gonna make him use his force boost. So his force boost is shield protect, and for 3 turns, the damage reduction from guard skills is boosted. I think by 30%. I don't know. But I know I'm gonna have my ninja use a Medica on him. And a Sovereign use Medica on himself. Okay, so he's doing that stance again. Oh, so in another video I said that I thought Unified Effort did a 40% attack boost. I think it was actually 15 is the attack boost. It's 15% attack boost. The 40% is your HP heal. HP over increases your HP by 40%. Okay. You know, I hope Saru doesn't die. I'm gonna make him use his boost here, Diversion Gambit. So it's gonna raise his evasion, and his draw rate, meaning he's gonna be targeted more often. But I'm hoping because this attack is gonna hit the whole team, or it's gonna select certain people. I'm hoping that with Diversion Gambit, he'll dodge the attack. Let's see what happens. Oh, didn't even hit him. It's fine. Fine with me. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and use his Toxic Mist to poison the boss. Yeah. This should be do a lot of damage to the Assault Drive. Yeah. Almost 600. The bad news though is that he has Berserk on this buff. It raises his physical attack, but he hits hard, so he's gonna hit like extra hard now. Which is, you know, not good. I'm not gonna have my protector use ally shield. I'm gonna make my Imperial defend instead, and have him front guard, just because I don't think my protector can live 2 hits if he shields only the Imperial, if he takes damage in place of the Imperial. That's just me being very careful though. Yeah. Once that Berserk is gone, I'm gonna be a little more aggressive. So he's already more than halfway down. It's very good. But man, my Imperial. My poor Imperial. Okay, Berserk is now gone. And that poison's really messing him up too. Arm breaker. It like sealed my protector's arms, but I feel like it's like his arms are broken. Oh, it's crazy, man. So, my protector can't currently protect, can't use ally shield on my Imperial, so I should not use Assault Drive. I thought his arms would have been unbound by now, but I was wrong. No, I'm using my Medigas really fast. I shouldn't use these too much. Ouch. Oh my god. I should just have them defend. Screw it. I'm gonna use Soma. These are pretty rare, and they just heal everyone's HP. So I'm not gonna just defend. Watch, it's like 100 HP. Yeah. It's a good get out of jail free card. Alright. Do or die. Oh yeah, this is gonna hurt. He's asleep. Watch, watch. Dang. Yeah, I don't know the attack modifier, the extra attack modifier you get on a sleeping boss or sleeping enemy, but it's a lot. So yeah, he was pretty much the same when he ambushed me. It was a little disappointing, but I mean, hopefully the next boss is tougher. But okay, so with the defeat of the Berserker King, the murderous presence on this floor dissipates entirely. You've successfully eliminated threats in the Lush Woodlands. Mission complete. Yeah, I'm having a really hard time reading right now. Unfortunately, your celebration doesn't last. Oh my god. Is there another Berserker King? Suddenly, a glare even more daunting than that of the Berserker King meets your eyes. Cernunnos, I think his name is. Cernunnos? A huge monster appears just beyond where the Berserker King was. You determine it's just as strong as, if not stronger than, the monster you just faced, and you're in no condition to fight further. However, it doesn't appear you have an option to flee either. So I'm like out of TP, or like low TP. So with your backs to the wall, you boldly stand to face the beast when suddenly a voice rings out from behind. The glyph appears from behind and splashes you with cold water. And that just like fully restores you. I mean, hey, it works. Oh, and your force gauge is recovered. It's healing water I brought from Tharsis. Now that your wounds are healed, I'm sure you can win. Let's see, you turn and face the monster rushing towards you. Oh, it even lets you save. If you overwrite the current save data, it may greatly affect your progress from here on out. It's recommended you create a new file and leave the old save as is. Well, I like to put all my eggs in a single basket and then regret it. So I'm just gonna save over my only file. I don't recommend you do that. Do as I say, not as I do. So luckily, this boss, okay, he's an asshole basically. He's from Etrian 1, and he has one mechanic that I really like. I memorized it, and it's stuck with me. And it's that I'm kind of ruining the fight if I tell you and explain it how it works, but it's up to you if you want to like pay attention or lower the volume. But every fifth turn, he does a counter, and it kills you if you do any physical damage to him when he does the counter. I know because I fought this guy like 20 times in Untold 1, and it was pain. It was a lot of pain. I hated it. I almost wanted to quit the game because of that. But no. Nope. Okay, so let's... I need to use an analysis scope on him. I want to know what he's weak to. Oh, and he summons allies. Oh, right. Yeah, those guys heal him. They heal and they buff him, if I remember correctly. And they're in the back row. You know, it's great. I hope Bull Slash does enough damage. Oh no. So something really bad happened here. My Imperial's head is bound. Okay. Conversion, his break that overheals him on his TP and like regains it, needs his head, so I can't use conversion. So he's kind of like dead on TP. Luckily I have an Amrita. Should I even use it though? 40. I forgot how much. I'll use a Hamao just to be safe, because I think Amrita it restores 40 TP, but that might be more than his max. Good times. Good times. Okay, so you want to be really careful on this guy. It's turn 3, so it's safe to attack him. Oh yeah, what is he weak to? Lightning. This is good news. Oh, that was easy. I mean, they all fell asleep. But Bull Slash could not kill that guy. Let's try Natural Edge, the other one. So he's asleep. I'm just gonna let him sleep. Yeah, defend. Yeah, so if you have an Imperial and his head gets bound, definitely unbind it, because then you cannot use conversion. All right, okay, he's asleep. I can't use Bone Breaker on him, but this also drive is gonna be it's gonna be payback for binding my head so that I couldn't use conversion. Oh yeah, so it's turn 5. So he's not going to counterattack this turn because he's asleep. Let's keep that in mind. I'm going to use Proof of Nobility just to further buff, Ren. 831, yup. Yeah, this is why people like Imperial. Oh, I forgot to use Unified Effort. Oh my god. So he's close to half dead. I'm gonna leave Unified Effort alone for now because I hate that it increases your max HP and my Sovereign can't do his passive healing. So I'm just gonna leave that alone for now. Actually, okay, Great Warrior. I just hate that my Imperial is like gimped. Ow. Jesus. Okay, that was a lot of damage. So he's really weak to lightning. Man, summoning your allies. Okay, turn 8. I'm gonna try to sleep them all. And I'm out of oh no, I have one more Medica. Should I use it on my Sovereign? Yeah, let's use it. Oh man, he got his... What'd he get? He got a buff or something? Holy Veil. Elemental defense up. Yeah, it's gonna suck. What was that? Did I use Blood Edge? Yeah. You know, I should have healed my Imperial. He's probably gonna die. Yeah. Yup. Okay. So this turn, do not attack Cernunnos because he's gonna do a counterattack. Next time those guys spawn, I'm gonna use my ninja's Force Break. Yeah, cross counter. Okay. Okay, I really gotta use Bone... What's it called? Bone Crusher, yeah. Because Bone Crusher will get rid of that Holy Veil. So I'm using, let me get there first. I'm using his Natural Edge because that does, it's lightning imbued, so it does extra damage to Cernunnos. Okay. I really don't want him to die. what sucks now is that I have to have my Sovereign buff himself so that he can get healed up to full. It's gonna take a couple turns. Otherwise, there's no way I can heal my Protector. So I'm gonna use Decoy Party just to make sure I stay alive. That's all I want so far. Right, and because Decoy Party, the description says for this turn, all allies can negate enemy attacks once. So you get like a shield for each ally that blocks one attack. So since there's only one enemy here, I think I don't think he does multi-hit attacks that can hit the same person twice. Yeah. Okay, turn 15, he's not going to do anything. He's going to do the cross counter. So as long as I don't do anything that hits him, I'll be fine. Yep. Okay, I need to be a little more defensive here. Gotta actually use guard order on my front row now. Okay, turn 16. And those guys, they're gonna get a buff off on the boss, and they're gonna heal him, but they're gonna die at the end of this turn thanks to Toxic Mist. Okay. Yeah, that headbind on Ren's conversion really messed me up. Actually, you know, did he get his force boost back? Did he? I don't know, let's see. Nope, almost. So all I gotta do now is like wait this poison out and I should be fine. Yep, alright, I didn't even need to do that. Crazy, man. So that was like 2 boss fights in a row. Oh my god. I love this game. This is good. Challenge is good. So you scan the area as Cernunnos comes crashing down. Thankfully there doesn't appear to be any reinforcements on the way. I hope so. I really hope so. Well done. The Lush Woodlands are sure to be a bit quieter from here on out. I knew you'd be able to win. Wiglaf smiles at your victory. A lot of people have been worried about you. I'll go on ahead and spread word of your heroic deed. You're free to head back to the city or continue to the forest depths. Let's do that. You know, I thought for a second there that I was actually gonna lose, and it's gonna be sad, but I mean, hey, I won. So, alright. Tripper's Guild, we heard you've bested the Berserker King, the demon that slayed many of our soldiers. Yeah, and also Cernunnos. Like, man, Berserker King wasn't anything. It was Cernunnos. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that guy's name wrong anyway. Is it Cernunnos? I know he's like based off a legend or something, but anyway. Let's see. Be sure to deliver the news of your success to the HQ as well. Your report about the Berserker King and the monstrous Cernunnos that appeared afterwards. I see, so you slayed that monster that appeared after you faced the Berserker King as well. Well done. Adventurers and soldiers alike have been praising your exploits, and some are even waiting to see you this very moment. Show them you've made a safe return. Well, well, well. I'll have to treat you to that steak, I promise. Please. I'm not really a fan of characters that are always like prim and proper. Like Marco was like, shouldn't you be thanking them first? It's like, no man, this is like, why you gotta lecture people like that at times like this. But anyway, it seems that everyone is in good spirits following the adventure through the Lush Woodlands. That soldier is also doing well. He asked that we say thank you on his behalf. He's the one who like was going to be eaten along with him. I'm surprised at how much you've grown since then. Many were lost to that forest, and you avenged them all. Magnificent work. So level 14. Okay. Thanks to you, we've cleared the Lush Woodlands. However, there still are many unexplored areas left on the island. Once you've had enough rest, there's a new labyrinth I'd like you to explore. I know I can count on you. There's always a new labyrinth. Always. Yeah, I'll buy stuff next time. Yeah, let's end it here. Oh my god, it's been an hour and 23 minutes. This is crazy. But yeah, let's end it where I usually end it. Yeah, crazy. I'm gonna do the next dungeon soon. The next two labyrinths, I actually have a team set up that I want to use them because I want to go through. Most of the game's classes first, like different combinations, and then after that, I'm gonna I'll make a poll or something and ask for suggestions and see different teams you wanna. If you have any ideas for different teams you want to see in action, but for now, I have teams set. I don't even know why I brought it up, but yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, crazy boss fights. Yeah, I'll see you guys whenever. Yeah.